how does someone know, Lindsey, if a revocable trust is right for them?
Sure. So we look to a lot of factors. Like I said, if you own real estate in multiple jurisdictions, maybe that is, a reason enough, because Maryland, for example, and I probably have told you this before, Maryland is not a particularly difficult to probate state. Our probate processes here in Maryland are pretty straightforward. So if someone owns, just regular assets here in Maryland, they might choose to do the simpler, maybe less expensive will-based plan. But now, let's say that person owns real estate not just in Maryland, but in Florida as well. Well, now they're going to have a probate in Maryland and a probate in Florida. Maybe they just want to avoid that. So, so having the trust and transferring both assets in, or both pieces of property in, will avoid those properties going through probate Maryland and Florida. So the more states you touch, and by touch I mean own real estate in, the more a revocable living trust is going to make sense for you. I also touched on the difficult to value assets, right? So if you have difficult to value assets, maybe then a revocable living trust is something that you might want to explore. As people age, sometimes a revocable living trust is more attractive to them, because for incapacity planning, having a trust-based plan is somewhat easier, because remember how I said we're transferring the assets in, right? So if we transfer the assets in, your brokerage company already has a copy of the trust. They already have they've already sent it to their legal department for review and approval before they transfer it in, and they know who's in charge if you become incapacitated, right, as the successor trustee. So now when your backup person, the successor trustee, needs to step in and handle that account, whatever handle may be at the time, they can just kind of go in and do that, rather than if you didn't have a trust, typically they would have to step in using a power of attorney. And unless that power of attorney is effective immediately, they would need to prove that you are incapacitated, and therefore they need to step in and help you. So having a trust for incapacity purposes definitely makes things easier as well.